Hello again, everyone. Lucas Spirit here for White Oak Rail, and we've got a very special video today. Very special subject. CSX 3194, the spirit of our law enforcement, has been making its way through the coal fields on various coal jobs, and we were fortunate enough to get it. And as per usual, you gotta wait on something like this. I've never known a special engine just hurry its way across the railroad. But you know what? It was worth it, so I can't wait to show this. Let's get on with it. This is EMDs, Empties, and 3194. It started to get darker, so my initial location was not going to work. An equipment park near the new Amtrak platform ruled that out, so the only option was Commercial Row here in Thurman. I kid you not, just as I got set up in the light, I heard a train calling signals. It was a loaded coal train with some fairly notable power, two EMD SD70 Max. CSX is currently rebuilding several of these engines and placing them back into service. More and more are coming online all the time, but it's still notable to have two of them on the same train. Also the first time I've been this close to them. It's pretty cool. I wasn't the only rail fan out here tonight. G&A Adventures here on YouTube was waiting as well. Rail fanning is by nature an individual exercise, but I'm of the belief that having someone to pass the time with makes it that much better. And that was certainly the case tonight. After the EMDs passed, we resumed our way for 3194. I guess our excitement got the best of us, because it felt like every 10 minutes or so we kept thinking we heard that hum of a train in the distance. We didn't, but we both could have sworn we did. Eventually we were right, and the scanner lit up with the news we've been waiting for. CSX 3194 was right around the corner. This may not have been my best shot, but it was fun to see it. This was the second eastbound trip 3194 had made leading. The first one was made at like 2 a.m., which is a little past this guy's bedtime. This trip rolled through at about 9:20 p.m., so we're getting earlier in the day. Maybe one day it'll come through leading in daylight. After 3194 passed, we had what has become a staple of Thurmond, with single-track sections on both sides of town. A train of empties was waiting for these loads to clear the single main before proceeding. No idea where he was going. Getting a shot at night is cool and all, but I wanted a better look at this thing. About 10 days later, I was back out in Montgomery as 3194 was trailing on an empty coal train. There's a term in the railfaring world known as trail fail. Basically, it means that if a locomotive isn't leading, it's not worth getting. I disagree with that myself. To me, it's still cool and I'm just happy to see it. So with that, let's get a good look at the details of this thing. After no more than 10 minutes of waiting, the train that was on E895 came around the corner. E895 is an empty coal train from Newport News to Princeton, Indiana, and today not wasting any time getting there. The next stop for E895 is Russell, Kentucky, and I found out later that 3194 will be cut off from the train at Russell and sent down to the Kentucky coal fields. In the steam era, though, this train would not be blowing through Montgomery, but would instead be slowing down for a stop at Hanley. At one point, Hanley was the division point not only of the New River and Kanawha subdivisions, but also the Hinton and Huntington divisions of the Chesapeake and Ohio. Hanley was where locomotives were changed for the next portion of the trip. I had one more thought as I stood here watching this train. The people here in Montgomery didn't even seem to notice this train moving through town. To rail fans like us, this is the special thing, special locomotive or not. But to the people who aren't rail fans, whose lives take place within sight or earshot of the tracks, it's just a train and just another part of the soundtrack of their lives. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment down below if you are so inclined. If you have not done so, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified when a new video gets posted. Until next time, somewhere out there in the railroad, I'm Lucas Berry for White Oak Rail.